Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another featured presentation of the Nelson University Sports Network. Today, we have more basketball, and it is a doubleheader, both the men's and women's. They are playing host to the College of the Ozarks, coming in from Branson, Missouri, the Branson area, I guess. And they are very good. You're not going to want to miss this one, so tell all your friends that can't be in the Schaefer Center. Maybe even if you're in the Schaefer Center, you want to throw on those earbuds and listen to us call the game. It'll be a lot of fun. I expect a high-energy matchup. These two teams are two of the best in the Sooner Athletic Conference. It's still very early in conference play, but the Lady Lions of Nelson University sit atop at number one. Actually, they're tied with the University of Science and Arts, but 7-1 already. And the other powerhouse, which is a nationally ranked team, and Langston University, lost on Thursday, which kind of sent shockwaves around the conference. And now Nelson at the top spot. You can see best start to a season in Lady Lion history, and they are on fire. 7 straight wins, 7 in a row. And they've had a couple exhibition games with the really large D1 schools. And, of course, those exhibition games do not count against your win and loss records when you declare them as exhibition games. But they have meant a lot to this Lady Lions ball club because it is just so good to be able to get to see that high-tier, high level of talent. And there you can see all the schools in the Sooner Athletic Conference. It goes all the way up to Kansas and as far south as Waxahachie, Texas, where we are today, live here in the Schaefer Center. And there, I'm just listening. They're about to get things started down on the court for the pregame festivities. That means the opening prayer, the national anthem, and the all-important starting lineups to get this game hyped up. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk about a lot more statistical information when we get back after the pregame festivities. But I can guarantee this is going to be a very exciting game. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. We're going to throw you down to courtside now, but we'll be back in just a little bit. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Because in your name we play and pray. Amen.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our
Bobcats. At guard number 3, Abby McBride. At guard number 14, Logan Jones. At forward number 22, Alyssa Joyner. At guard number 23, Kira Kennedy. And at guard number 31, Ashton Garrett. And the coach of the Bobcats is Becky Boyce. Assistant coach is Steve Frank. And now the starting lineup for your Nelson Lady Lions. At guard, a 5'10" grad student from Mercantile, Texas, number 3, Alyssa O'Malley. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore from Edinburgh, Texas, number 5, Ashley Gonzalez. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Katy, Texas, number 12, Caitlin Tucker. At forward, a 6-foot junior from Rogers, Arkansas, number 21, Kate Miller. And at forward, a 5'11" sophomore from Lubbock, Texas, number 33, Abby Boyce. The head coach for the Lions is Michael Sons. Assistant coach is Jordan Kite. Grad assistant is Kyla McMahon.
All right, we're back. It is time to get it tipped off and going here in the Schaefer Center on the campus of Nelson University. Bobcats of the College of Ozarks from Branson, Missouri come in with a conference record of 6-2, so they're doing very well in the conference. And they're 9-5 overall, so they played a pretty tough out-of-conference schedule, and it will show up. And I talked with Coach Sons, for the head coach for the Lady Lions, and he really thinks that the College of Ozarks is a premier Sooner Athletic Conference team, and that they could make a really strong run, and he makes the case that they are one of the top teams in the conference. So we shall see. Long range, that is Jones hitting the 25-footer from the wing, starting off with the momentum. Kay Miller cuts hard, misses the layup, but beautiful pass from Boyce. That one's short from the same spot as the last one. I believe that was McBride that shot it. That layup no good from the Bobcats. Over the top, great defense. Credit Mattingly with the steal. Another one from way downtown. I want to say that was almost 27 feet. That is Jones again. She's got a quick 6. All the points for the Bobcats. No points yet for the Lady Lions. But really only the second possession. Third possession. That one's off from the corner. Here comes Jones. That is going to get a foul. I think they're going to assess that to Ashley Gonzalez, number 5 in the white jersey. Logan Jones doing all the work for her Bobcat team right now, at least on the scoreboard. She is perfect in shooting so far. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And 2 for 2 from the three-point line. That gives the Bobcats an early 8-point lead. It is 8-0. Tucker up top, waiting for the play to start. Gets it going, goes to the corner. That one almost goes out of bounds. Kate Miller is just absolutely swamped by a stifling Bobcats defense. That'll be a turnover for the Lady Lions. Here come the Bobcats. Coach Mullis sends in the play. They're going to look like they were trying to just stay going to the well with Jones. She gets trapped down in the corner. They get it out. That one's off the mark, bounces long. Good rebound from McBride. Mattingly trying to do some work in the paint. Great pass. Bounce pass to the cutting Joyner, who makes the layup look really easy. 10-zip. And Kaylin Tucker is down on the floor. Looked like she's a little shaken up. I don't know if we'll be able to see it on the replay, but she did take a bit of a hit as she was going to the bucket. And the training staff is talking to her, so she's communicating. I think it looks like maybe her right leg. I don't want to speculate too much, but they're going to get her up. Oh, that's a good sign. Maybe coming down on the knee awkwardly. Yeah. She's going to walk it off. She is one tough cookie. I want to take her over to the training room just to make sure. I think they'll probably do a couple tests. Now Coach Sons will have to pick someone from the bench for the first time to get in, and that's going to be the newcomer to the team, McKenna. And she has been a spark plug for the Lady Lions this year. Number 2 in the white jersey. Had a really good game. So this is one of the rare times you'll see a replacement shooter for free throws. She comes in right off the bench and gets the first point for the Lady Lions. That one does not go, but Kate Miller gets in and gets the rebound. Quick shot from Ashley Gonzalez. That's nothing but net. From 3, so a quick 4 points. That one's short. Yep, they're going to get Jones with the foul. Pressuring up off the rebound. Knock McKenna to the ground. Lady Lions have the ball. Miller. Little jab step. Elects not to shoot. Boyce down low. Want to go to work. Gets it in the corner. McKenna. Dribble drive. She gets trapped. And they're going to say Boyce was in the lane for more than 3 seconds. So, unforced turnover. Lane violation. Lady Lions. Bobcats have the ball in the corner. Quick shot. That one's going to be short. Good rebound. And that's the all-star, Mattingly. She has been on the injured list for a little while. Her breakout, or her comeback game, I should say, was on Thursday. They played in Fort Worth at Texas Wesleyan University. Bottoms Ashley Gonzalez, back-to-back threes. Keeping her Lady Lions in it. Oh, that's a nice play, and that's why you see Mattingly at the top. Oh, great steal. Good control from McBride. Here they come. McBride going all the way. Good, nice drive. Had a lot of pressure from Kate Miller on her and still made it. 16-7. The Bobcats in the lead. Quick shot from Kate Miller. That one's long. Boyce with the rebound. She holds on to it. Quick little jumper. That one goes down. About 14 feet and 10 inches. Good defense from Boyce. Boyce slides over, gets reconnected with her player. It's man-to-man defense for the Lady Lions. Good help. That's a block from Ashley Gonzalez. She not only can play offense, but she's a great defensive player. We got our first timeout. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter, and the Bobcats have been on fire. Playing great defense, really good offense. And we knew that one of their powerhouse stats coming into this game is their ability to control the rebounding, the boards. And they have done just that. They've gotten quite a few putbacks, second chance, third chance opportunities, and they've done well with it, giving them a solid 7-point lead in this first half of the first quarter. Quick shot. Oh, what a rebound from Jones. Wow. They're going to say that was a shuffling of the feet from Mattingly right before she did. See if we can see that. We got a good angle here. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in real time. Didn't see it on the slow motion replay. That one's off the front of the rim from McKenna. Oh, that is just a great athlete, a great basketball player. Jones has taken over this game. She is the leading scorer for this team. Oh, nice. Boyce has got such poise and touch around the rim with those close shots. And especially on top of the rim like that, that is a harder shot than you think. She makes it look easy. That's a great move from Garrett, I believe it was. Paris Miller from the top. That one's short. Miller had an incredible Thursday night, I believe with 30 points. That was short. It will go out of bounds. Joyner from three-point land. Number 25 in the white jersey, Huff, makes her first appearance for the Lady Lions. Harris Miller. It slips out of her hand. She's got to get rid of it. Scalisi hits McKenna. That one's short. You cannot let Miss Jones get an easy shot like that. She will punish you. That one's long off the back. McKenna chases it down but knocks it out. That will stay with the Bobcats. Scalisi tries a long one. Huff goes through, gets hammered on the rebound. Scalisi in there trying to make something happen. Here come the Bobcats. It's 3-on-3. They back it out. Wide open three. No good. The Bobcats are for real on the boards. Keeping it alive. They had 3 shots again in that possession. That one's off the mark from McKenna. Little dry spell for both teams on the scoring. It's a 9-point lead for the Bobcats, 22-11. They've been in control the whole game. Nice cut. That's a block. I believe that's Gonzalez again. That one gets knocked out, they say, by Jones of the Bobcats. Yep. Great defense from the College of the Ozarks. These young ladies are for real, and Coach Sons, he said it. Said this is going to be a very tough challenge. That one bounces off the foot of the defender for the Ozarks. Harris Miller. Here's the countdown. Great move from Scalisi. Okay. They called that a travel. I am not sure how. She's dribbling. Just a miss by the ref. You know, it happens. I think that was anticipation call. Sometimes when you blow the whistle, you think it's about to come. You're trying to be right on top of it, and it happens. They're going to say McKenna with the foul. Coach Sons wanted the push off from the offensive side. It was close. Jones had to get rid of it, just had to shoot it quickly before the buzzer sound to end the first quarter. So a dry patch there for the last 3 minutes of the first quarter. So basically, College of the Ozarks doing all their 20-point work in the first 7 minutes. And they had just a absolute great start with Jones coming out in the first couple of minutes and hitting 8 quick points. She's got 10 for the quarter. McBride's got two rebounds. Jones has 4 rebounds. Jones averages 18 points a game. She also plays the most minutes on the team for the Bobcats. She's averaging just under 37 minutes a game, so almost the whole game. She gets very, very little rest. So I am sure we're going to see a lot of her and probably call her name. Oh, Caitlin Tucker's back on the floor. She's got a knee brace on just to protect. But it's really good to see. This team really needs. Oh, that's a great effort from Huff. Went up and over, just didn't fall. The team really does well when Caitlin Tucker's on the floor. She is the senior leader, vocal leader, and example leader. Jones off the back of the rim. Scalise gets the rebound. Gets it to Tucker. Tucker was looking to push it out to Paris Miller, but thought better. Ooh. Somebody's going to have to get up there and get that. It is jammed. The assistant coach and sports information director helps to be 6'9". Darian Davis does a little bit of everything around here. Bobcats. Nice run. Rebound from Paris Miller. Checking her backside. Nobody there. So dribbles it up. Huff. Huff's got to shoot it quick. Oh, almost. Just a little bit off. Good poke out there from Huff. Here comes Miller. Nope, that is Paris. Yeah, Paris Miller. Miller coming off of that huge game on Thursday, having 30 points. Has not gotten on the scoreboard as of yet, but I have a feeling that is coming up. She's a very good free throw shooter. First one goes down. Back-to-back free throws, but it's been a little over 5 minutes since either one of these teams have scored a field goal. That was a long-range shot. Huff gets in there, gets the rebound, but that was because Kate Miller tapped it out. That one's bottoms. Paris Miller finally gets a field goal, and that's the first field goal of the second quarter. And really, about 6-minute drought for both of these teams. I like that no call from the refs. I really like that because they let them play. Huff stood her ground. If there was going to be any call, it would have been a charge, but I don't really think that would have warranted a charge. The player control was, I feel like Hines was in plenty of control, and just kind of slipped, made contact but slipped off. So great no call from the refs. And there's Paris Miller. She's just got to see it go in. Those free throws really helped. She hasn't missed since the free throws. Back-to-back three-point shots, good. Now it's just a one-point game for the Lady Lions. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. And that is that Jones to Mattingly combination. Deadly. Now, Lady Lions showing that they've got a little bit of an inside game as well. Still just 1 point lead for the Bobcats. Got to push out on Jones, play defense. You cannot leave her open. Arnold gets it to Jones. Jones swings it over. Oh, and that's going to count. And that is McBride with a fantastic athletic move to get through the defense. That was not an uncontested shot by any means. Good contact. It was the right call. Now she has a chance to make that a three-point play, and does. Lady Lions have been on a tear from the free throw line. They're one of the best free throw shooting teams in the nation. But the Bobcats, I don't believe, have missed either. Got to get it in. Huff with the high arcing shot. That one bounces off the back of the rim, off the board. And here come the Bobcats. 3 on 3. That one gets tapped. They're going to say too much of a push from Mattingly. At that point, it was not. It had been recovered from Kate Miller. It was not a free ball, so can't just go in on the 50-50 at that point. That's going to be a ref time. It's because the player's down. Huff trying to get up. She's going to walk it off. They're going to walk to the training room. Good to see her up. She got hit in the face. Yeah. Took a good shot in the face and looked like maybe a little bit of a bloody nose there. They'll get that cleaned up and get her all patched up over in the training room. One of the best, if not the best trainer in the business, Stuart Dunn. Yeah, and they're coming out with some disinfectant. Just make sure everybody's safe. We're also having a little bit of a network issue where our stats engine is not connecting to the master server way up in the clouds. So if you see some stats, they're almost right. Close enough, as Shannon Sharp would say. It's not Ralia, but we know where you're talking about. Close enough. All right, Lady Lions have possession. They're down 4. Presley gets it over to the side. Doris goes in strong, no call. Now the Bobcats. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, yeah, okay. So that wasn't on, that's not an offensive foul on Jones. It was a legal screen. That was a hidden screen. It was a full blind pick. Can't do that. All wide open underneath. And Arnold makes good of it, gets her first 2 points of the game. Presley sees Paris Miller down low. Cutting Boyce, clears out. That one's short, off the rim. That's just a really great move. Paris Miller got there late. Created the contact. It's going to get the foul. Yep. So Joyner goes to the free throw line to try to convert this old-fashioned three-point play. And does. Very impressed with the College of the Ozarks free throw shooting. Well, just their play in general is very impressive. Paris Miller trying to guard Jones all the way. That's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow actually points back, so the Bobcats will maintain possession. It'll be a baseline throw in. And that'll be Jones throwing it in. That's going to be a unforced error, but it's still by McKenna. Gets it to Doris. Paris, that is Kate Miller with the shot. And that, another bucket for Paris Miller from the three-point line. She's got 11. Jones puts it on the ground, goes hard. She's in jail. The Euro step, missed the shot. Paris Miller going to go coast to coast. She gets hacked. That will send her to the free throw line for 2 free ones. Lady Lions playing catch up. They've gotten as close as 1. They were down 10 at one time. No good. In and out. No crash by the Lady Lions other than Kate Miller. And 4 Bobcat jerseys all over the ball. Arnold trying to get in on McKenna. Doris almost stole it. Going down low on the block. Great defense from Boyce. Kate Miller provided the closeout on the three-point shot. Gets it up to McKenna. Nice left-handed finish from Kate Miller. Great pass from McKenna. Logan Jones, wow. She has done a lot of work in this first half. Great give and go. Didn't get the finish, but it was a great systematic play. McKenna leaves it off on the go after the great pick from Boyce. Boyce had to take that shot left-handed. It almost went, but no bueno. Oh, just so tough the Bobcats are around the rim. They don't miss much in the paint. Great cut. That one falls for McKenna. That was a payback from Boyce to McKenna from the previous play where McKenna fed the give and go to Boyce. It was in reverse. She's unstoppable right now, ladies and gentlemen. Logan Jones. That one got tipped. 5 seconds left. Here come the Bobcats from way downtown, almost. I mean, everybody in the gym expected that one to go in, and it did not. But that's how much damage Logan Jones has done to the psyche of the Lady Lions and Lions Nation here in the Schaefer Center. She has single-handedly just taken the Bobcats to an 8-point lead at halftime. We're still waiting for our stats network to come back up so we can get you all those stats. But so right now we're kind of flying blind as it goes to stats, but we'll get it. We'll get it back. You can see some of the action going on around the conference in women's basketball today. We all generally have the same start time, so we're kind of in that same zone of approaching the first half. Wayland Baptist up 2 on USAO. That would be a huge win if Wayland Baptist could get that win over Science and Arts. Right now, Science and Arts are tied for first place in the conference with Nelson University. Oklahoma City playing well against Central Christian. Yeah, it looks all knotted up. Yeah, I guess we're not going to get the stats up, so we're just kind of waiting. We'll hopefully have it back up before the second half begins, and then we'll come back a little early from halftime and give you all the deets on the stats. So stay tuned. We're going to go to a few messages from our sponsors, but we'll be back shortly to get this third quarter underway. You're watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you.
Hi, I'm Heisman Trophy winner NFL Hall of Famer Tim Brown, and you are watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Feels good, don't it?
Here is the perfect chicken finger. 4 of them, actually. They're hand battered. They're cooked to order. And made with love. Raising Cane's chicken fingers will make you say, "Oh yeah." Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Hi, I'm Heisman Trophy winner NFL Hall of Famer Tim Brown, and you are watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Feels good, don't it?
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better. Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better. Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater than a game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you.
Hi, I'm Heisman Trophy winner NFL Hall of Famer Tim Brown, and you are watching the Nelson University Sports Network.
Feels good, don't it?
All right, we're back live. It's time to kick off this third quarter. Both teams have discussed what has happened in the first half, or first two quarters, I should say. And I'm sure Coach Sons has some kind of plan to make this comeback happen. Bobcats of the College of Ozarks up by 8. It's a good play, well executed, just not finished off from the Lady Lions. McBride stops right on the paint line. Here comes Jones. She had a fantastic first two quarters. That one's off the mark. Bounce long. And that will go to the Lions. First two possessions of the third quarter unsuccessful for both teams. Boyce turns around, gets it up. This good defense kind of forced her to make an awkward shot. She is very reliable once she gets inside that 10-foot range in the paint. Good steal. Blocked the pass, got the steal from Kate Miller. Little collision between Kate Miller and I believe it's Ashlyn Garrett. Ball bounced out, and it will go to the Bobcats. Good effort from Kate Miller there, running the floor. Got the steal, got the rebound after a three-point attempt from the Lady Lions. Oh, that's nice. Mattingly. Boyce. McBride, good move in. Mattingly. They get her for the travel. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think she gets away with it if that 2 steps was after the dribble, but before the dribble, refs have been calling that all year long like that. Another unforced turnover by the Lady Lions. That will give the Bobcats the ball back and a chance to put this one in the double-digit deficit. McBride gets it to Mattingly. Back to McBride. She goes hard and gets the easy layup. Kate Miller gets it out. Ashley Gonzalez. She shoots quick. It's too hard. Great rebound from Kate Miller. She has been so active, keeping the ball alive, getting second chance opportunities. Rolls all the way around the rim and goes in for Garrett. Boyce trying to get something going down low. That one rolls off the rim. Garrett goes hard to the basket. Draws the foul from Ashley Gonzalez. Missed the first one, but got the second one for Garrett. That's a 11-point lead for the Bobcats. Garrett wrangles in the rebound. Had a lot of Lady Lions around her. Clears out and gets that one short. Oh, great save. Mattingly gets it. Gets out to Jones. Here comes Jones. She just doesn't miss. Yep, that's going to be a foul on Mattingly. Sent Boyce to the line for 2. There we go. Boyce gets her 8th point. She's going to get a break. That brings in Paris Miller. Lauren Scalisi in. McKenna's back in. Off the front of the rim. Here comes Kate Miller. She gets the rebound. Gives it to Scalisi a little late. But Scalisi's able to draw the foul. I think they're going to say that's on Hines. Scalisi makes this one. They get it under double digits now. She does. It's a 9-point lead for the Bobcats. That's a nice little play. And Ketchum finishes it off. Scalisi misses the layup. Almost like it looked like she was anticipating more contact. Bobcats there. Jones thought she had knocked that off of a Lady Lion, but the referee saw it a little different, so that will, out of this timeout, go to Nelson University. Bobcats back up by 11. All right, we got a little trivia. College of the Ozarks head coach Becky Mullis played for the Wildcats after transferring from what other Sooner Athletic Conference school? This one's for all the Bobcats nation out there. There's a little typo there. Not the Wildcats, but the Bobcats. Played for the Bobcats. There we go. 12 years. Let's see. I think this might be a trick question. Maybe that school is no longer in the Sooner Athletic Conference. I don't know. I would just have to totally take a blind guess. But if you know it, type it in the chat, either the comment section on Facebook or chat section. That's going to be too much body going down on the baseline. That'll draw a foul from Ketchum. Not quite enough to go to the bonus yet. So McKenna will throw it in. But I was going to say, interact with us through the chat on YouTube or comments on Facebook. That one's long. McKenna tips it, but it goes to a Bobcat. And here comes Logan Jones. Great backdoor cut from Jones. She gets in trouble, though. She knows what to do with it, but passes it away. Credit that steal to Gonzalez. Great finish from Kate Miller. Good help side defense from Kate Miller. Stop the easy two from Jones. It's down on the floor. Miller can't find it. McKenna hits it. It's going to be a tie-up. And that will stay. No, that will go to the Lady Lions. So good forced turnover by the tenacious Lions defense. Little scramble there. That one's off. Scalisi knocks it out. Yep. Jones is so efficient. That was after the shot. And everybody in the gym saw that and they yelled at the same time. That was that whole sequence of a Bobcat player pushed Kate Miller into Jones. And they're going to, I don't know if it's actually reviewable. Yeah, I think they're telling Coach Son it's not really reviewable at this point. So he's just saying, hey, look, this was an obvious mix-up. It couldn't have been a foul on us. My player got pushed into your player. And they're going to, so that was a foul on, I believe, Kate Miller. That was an air ball from McKenna. Pretty sure Coach Son's not pleased with just coming down and shooting a three. She was wide open. Oh, that is a beautiful play. Good block, tapped out. That's Joyner with two really back-to-back great plays, one on offense, one on defense. That's going to put Lauren Scalisi on the line. They do say that, I believe, they assessed that foul to Joyner, but she made a great effort, got a lot of ball. It was after the contact. After the shot kind of contact. In and out. One of two for Scalisi. Nobody guarding Joyner up top. A little frustrated because she missed the layup. She had a very easy look at it. Then goes in. Just tries to contest it while Kate Miller had it. Now they're in the bonus. 2 minutes left in the third period. Yeah, and that's going to bring Joyner to the sidelines. Probably, I think it's her third foul. Going to stay with the Bobcats. McBride. Jones. in the paint. She's very good in the paint. She gets it out, though. That one's off the mark from Kate Miller from 3. Lady Lions finding it hard to get the ball in the bucket. Off the mark again from Kate Miller. The shooting is not going the Lady Lions' way at the moment. We know that can change very quickly. A lot of good shooters. But the defense has got to ramp up. Oh, that looked good. They're going to, let's see, they're going to assess that to Ashley Gonzalez. That one gets the shot clock to go off. It's still just 4.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Right at the buzzer, no good. McKenna got a good look at it, though. And that is your third quarter advantage, College of the Ozarks. So they extended the lead by almost 2 times. It is a 15-point lead for the Bobcats. Lady Lions not finding it easy to get these buckets. That is because great defense from the Bobcats. All right, back to the trivia question. Do you know the answer? I do not know. So I'm going to give it a guess. I think Oklahoma Baptist used to be in the Sooner Athletic Conference. So I'm going to say Oklahoma Baptist. What's the answer? Oh, John Brown University. Wow. Makes sense. That's very close. Siloam Springs to Branson. It's a good connection. Bobcats bring it up to start the fourth quarter off. Blocked by Boyce. One thing the Bobcats have really done well today on the offensive side is the isolation play. So you isolate your player up high, and then they're very good slashers. So with the ball, without the ball, they are good outside to in, creating a shot for themselves. Let's say that's a jump ball. Interesting. And they've been very successful. Like the layups have just been on point. Literally. Good ball movement. That one's off the mark. Everything's falling for the Bobcats right now. They're playing well. Yep. Lady Lions just finding it difficult to get a good shot off. And they're going to say she traveled. It's Presley Wheeler. That one's off the mark, but another rebound. We're going to say 3 seconds in the lane. Lady Lions just going to have to find some momentum. Dig deep. And got to not turn it over. Wide open from the corner. No good. Wheeler chases it down. They're going to say player control foul. Assess that one to O'Malley. Oh, yeah, read that one like a book. Great stay-at-home defense. I believe that's Garrett. Off the mark. O'Malley trying to chase it down. Paris Miller goes after it. Oh, just going after it, going through bodies, getting after it, trying to make something happen. And the Bobcats just stay confident, rolling through every opportunity. And the defense from the Bobcats. Another foul. Coach Sun's bringing in a few new players. Lily Hanna, Doris, and Scalisi back in. Now the mountain is pretty big. You're going to have to make a lot of great defensive plays and just not miss on offense. Scalisi makes a move down to the baseline. Goes all the way through. Presley backs up, shoots it. That's an air ball. Interception from Doris. Gets it out to Wheeler. Scalisi gets one to go. It's been a long, long time since the Lady Lions have seen one go through. Now they know the bucket is available. Sometimes you just got to see one go. That's going to go to the Lions. In and out. Miller. They're going to get a timeout. See, I think the data is real now. I do believe is working. Looks like it. All right, so the stat nerds back in the control room say they got some interesting information. So let's see. Are you guys on back there? Can you hear me?
Yes, we're here.
Oh, the control booth is speaking. What's going on with the stats? Give us a little info.
Yeah, right now this is a season low for the Nelson Lions at 14 baskets made. Previously this season, their lowest has been 22. So the Bobcats defense giving the Lady Lions some trouble. And then over on the player side, see Bobcats only had 8 players on the court, but all of them have contributed except for Zoe. But all have multiple baskets made. For the Lady Lions, only 5 players. So good job by the Bobcats defense tonight. Yeah,
well, you said that Hines, she hasn't contributed points, but she's got 5 rebounds. And let me tell you something. That has really been the highlight of what the Bobcats have done is control. And when I say control, I mean dominate the rebounds. Dominate. They have gotten so many offensive rebounds and then allowing multiple upon multiple opportunities to get the putback points. And they have done that with great success. And Garrett gets an offensive foul. And another foul on Garrett. 2 quick ones. So the defense has been great, just absolutely stellar from the Bobcats. But that control of the glass has really been the forte that we knew they were going to be formidable and they have just shown it. And when you get that many opportunities to score, well, they're too good of a team. So we know, like Coach Sun said, this is one of the absolute best teams in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Not everybody has played everybody, so the data is a little shallow. But we can see, we know how good the Lady Lions, and they're having a little bit of their own off-night shooting. This is about as bad as we've seen the Lady Lions shoot. But you have to attribute a lot of that to the great defense from the Bobcats. Then Jones has just been out of sight. Mattingly gets it out to Jones. And she knew I was talking about her. So, on cue. In and out. Hannah almost gets the rebound. Bounces kind of out to Hines. So she'll probably get the credit for it. The point guard, the backup point guard comes in and gets 6 rebounds, at least 6 rebounds in the game. And you just know that doesn't happen by accident. They really practice boxing out, getting the body. It hit the rim. They're going to say that was a shot clock violation. Actually, I don't know if it actually did hit the rim. I wonder if we could see a different angle of that. It went up, but it went, let's see. Yeah, it hit the front of the rim. Yeah, you can see it clearly there. It did hit the front of the rim. It was a little short, and it had no chance of going in, but that's not how the rules work for the shot clock. If it touches any part of the rim, I mean, just grazes it, it is a reset of the shot clock. So they're going to take a look at it on the replay, and I think that's an obvious, you can see it. Just barely hit the front of the rim. Yeah, so they said that at the time that the clock went off, the Bobcats had the ball. That one's off. Presley gets it, puts it up, doesn't go in. Oh, that went almost all the way down and came out somehow. And that's going to be a foul on Hines, which will put Doris on the line, I believe. Yep. Not sure what the delay is about. One of the refs and Coach Mullis are talking, but it's not clear. So Doris now will shoot her free throws. She gets both of them. Pressure defense from the Lions. Trying to trap up top. Yep, leaves the baseline very vulnerable. But at this point, you got to force something. You got to make something happen. Good work from the Bobcats, dribbling around, finding open players. Oh, another offensive rebound. Nice slide. Good little cutaway there. Great recognition from Hines to get that pass and just couldn't finish it. Off the mark. Wheeler gets in there. Left-handed toss, but does not go down. Just under 35 seconds left to play. Gets poked away, but it goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Bobcats. Bobcats have a 23-point lead. Yeah, had to get it off quick. I don't think she got it off in time. So shot clock violation. That one's off the mark. I think they'll just probably dribble it out. And that's a good game for the College of the Ozarks ladies team. The Bobcats came into the Schaefer Center and knocked off that 7-win streak from the Lady Lions. And they played outstanding. And Coach Sons, I had a long talk with him, and he knew this was a possibility. He said that they would come in and they love to play here in the Schaefer Center, have always had good experience here. They loose and had a tough night over in Fort Worth at Texas Wesleyan on Thursday, but got the close win. He said they really are maybe the best team in the Sooner Athletic Conference, and they kind of showed that tonight. So I think Langston's also one of the best teams in not only the Sooner Athletic Conference, but the nation. And so two really powerhouse teams. Lady Lions, a little bit new to all this winning, so had a tough night. This will be interesting to see. You know, can they just let this one roll off your back and then kind of understand it was just a bad shooting night? This happens in competitive sports. Sometimes you just don't, it's not your night. And that was the case today for the Lady Lions. We know that they have it in them and that they actually are one of the top tier teams in the Sooner Athletic Conference. So I'm sure Coach Sons, Coach Kite will regroup this team, and they're going to be back to play here in a couple, another week, I think, next Saturday, and they'll get another shot at it. All right, so now it's time for the second part of the doubleheader, the men's action, and this is going to be a great game. Two really good teams, and the men for Nelson University are on an 8-game winning streak, and they are really looking good. You're not going to want to miss this. We got about 5 human highlight reels just raring to go on this team, man. These guys can get up, play way above the rim. They can shoot from long distance. But the Bobcats, their discipline and a lot of talent may have something to say, and they're going to try to knock the Lions off of this long winning streak. So don't miss that. We'll be back in just a few minutes with some opening thoughts and part 2 of this doubleheader.
Now take my life and